So give him a look. He's just giving him the eyeball.
Ooh, that was good. Oh, come on, man.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Virtue Bowling Supply YouTube channel. Today we have another Pink Slips ball review featuring the new hammer effect. Pink Slips means these three players are going to be bowling a 5-frame match with a low score, losing their bowling ball to one of you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the roll-off. All right, roll-off time. Whoever gets high count here gets to determine the order of the match. If there's a tie, it's whoever gets there first. I'm going to count them down. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see here. Mike is first one there and strikes.
That was me.
Mike struck, but he got there first.
There's no way you beat me there.
Well, Derek is contesting.
I threw that like 100 miles an hour.
Derek's contesting, so we're going to go to the replay, and then we'll get the match started. All right, our roll-off winner by just a few seconds, Mr. Mike Jones.
And the trip.
Yeah, rolling the two.
Mine struck first, but he got there first.
Yes, yeah.
Haters gonna hate, that's all I'm saying.
All right, now we're at Hammer Effect. We just finished the Black Pearl, so you guys can check that Pink Slips out. Matt's gonna get us started here.
I will be the one to say that I'm probably losing this ball.
You really didn't like it?
I think we can go back to kind of my talks about the asymmetrical pearl balls. I just don't really succeed with them very well. And this one's probably more angular than any of them that I've thrown in the past.
Yeah.
This thing, I have nothing with this thing right now, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. So I guess I'll ask you this, since Derek's up next. You are the one that has had the most amount of time with this ball. You got this ball basically before, it was even announced, really. So you've had a lot of time with it. Is it a pretty angular ball like Derek is for you?
Oh, it's very angular. The first time I threw the ball, I was standing 35 immediately. But now, I don't know if it's the pattern, but it's not hooking as much as it usually does.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty sure as long as I slow it down, I'll be able to get it to where it needs to go. So,
in
both, just don't do that.
Yeah, in both of these Pink Slip videos, Black Hammer and now this one, if you got a higher score by just like destroying the 2-pin, Derek would be in the lead, because he has just been pummeling the 2-pin.
I am not a happy camper.
It definitely seems like we're not quite bowling on house.
No, it's definitely, if you play too far right, it hooks too much. But as soon as you get left, it never wants to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't necessarily feel flat. It maybe feels like really like super cliff.
I got a mark. I'm not dead yet.
It definitely feels cliff. So like I move left and try to play more into the oil right now, because every time I try to send it right, I don't know what it's going to do.
Right. So I was just telling the guys that if you got bonus points for just destroying the 2-pin, that you would have won both Pink Slip videos.
Oh, by a lot. By a very large margin. The 2-pin was hit hard.
Now that shot looked like you missed a little to the left? Or?
Yeah, I'm just not throwing it very good. I don't know what it is. I just keep wanting to fire it to the left.
Got it. I've been there before.
Just hasn't been very good so far.
It will not hook out there. And urethane out there, we just do urethane there, so there's no chance.
Yeah.
The ball just never reads.
They're weird, dude.
And that's why I opted to move in.
Yeah. So we'll see. I guess you guys are going to get a little different Pink Slips experience here. The lane conditions here are a little funky. Even the scores for the Black Pearl Hammer Pink Slips was not super high.
No.
You guys, again, can check that out. If you're new to Pink Slips, remember, low score of this match loses the bowling ball to one of you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for a chance to win. And they each get a distraction that they can use to distract the other person.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if they're going to really need it today.
I'm using it.
Yeah, because
I already know what's coming.
it looks like they might all be trying to figure out how to even get to the pocket. It looked like that was pretty good off your hand.
It felt great, and then it was like, nah. Like the job's not gonna do it.
There's almost like a speed bump where if your ball sees it, it just goes. It just really goes fast.
For Matt and Derek, this is their first time throwing the effect. You've thrown it a lot. Is this the first time you've ever seen the ball go that straight?
Yes, honestly. Like every time I've thrown that ball so far, it's made a left turn.
Okay. How many different centers, patterns have you thrown it at?
So I've thrown it at Lakeview, I've thrown it here, I've thrown it at Glenfair. They were all house patterns.
Got it. And so you've thrown it here prior to this video.
Yeah.
And it didn't react like
Made a
this.
left turn. I was
Okay,
a 1
got
and
it.
2 though, so
Got it,
might
got
have
it.
been a big difference.
Yeah, so maybe we're dealing with maybe a lot of carry down. Maybe they did like just a fill run and they didn't strip and re-oil. I don't know. We're kind of figuring it out as we go here. Let's see if Derek can get going.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, Jesus! He was right. You were right.
I am throwing it
just
like a doofus.
It is just really getting to the left fat.
Like it's extremely over exaggerated because once it sees the bump, it really goes. But I'm also not throwing it very good.
Right. How do you hook at this? Go straight at this?
Well, if he hooks at this, he might miss the head pin again.
Hit the reset button.
Hit the reset button.
It sucks this because you watch him in practice. When he tried to play straighter, the ball took off.
Yeah.
So they're just extremely.
Really wet dry. Matt, so as a longtime hammer staffer, what do you? Oh, nice cover. What do you think about their big shiny ASIM balls? And what have you heard about this ball, by the way? I remember you telling me a little bit about a backstory with this ball.
So from what I know, they've been working on this HK22 for a long time, and now they kind of got it dialed in. And so they wanted to use this effect as kind of to see what the new formula.
Out of everybody, why me?
And it's straight. It looks good. Obviously on this pattern, it's a little.
Hold on a second. I got a ref. That's in his ball path, isn't it?
He's got to throw it over it.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna take it. This is awesome. But as far as big shiny ASIMs, Hammer hasn't been the greatest with it. But I think with the HK22, it's now starting to become a big thing.
Oh my.
That's missing everything.
Oh, so let us know down in the comments. Do you think we should let them go in front of the ball path for your guys' entertainment?
That'd be fun. I like it.
Or is it they're losing their bowling ball and that's not necessarily
I think we love it. I love it. I think we should do it.
entertainment? But let us know down in the comments what you guys think.
I think it's perfect. I think as long as it's not like beyond the arrows, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it so
it's-
like he barely had the.
Maybe it's you can't touch their bowling ball after it leaves their hand.
Yes.
Like, or maybe the line of play, the lane of play cannot change after they let go of it. Or something like that. I don't know. But we're really here for the sake of entertainment. As long as you
Yes,
guys
sir.
don't care.
And there's no chance of going over that.
No.
So, Mike, have you lofted it a lot? Or, yeah.
You see, I was planning on standing more left, but then I thought about it. I was like, if I go left and I throw the ball too far right, it's never going to stand.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I'll just take 5. But 7's okay. Still in the game.
Figure it out here. He won the Black Pearl Hammer match. I guess I kind of spoiled that for you.
He's got the
Zeroed
berries.
in there. Did you think that was maybe a distraction?
I thought so too. I'm like, what?
The guys are getting a free distraction from the open play.
I was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
And then
So Matt, the other thing I wanted to ask you was shiny ASIM balls. Have you historically liked those from Hammer?
not really. I'm not a big ASIM guy. I like my stuff symmetric, slower, because I have slower ball speed, bigger rev rate, a little more around it. But with this HK22, it's been actually really good with my game. So shiny ASIMs have been great.
Oh, that's a lot of count. That's a lot.
So I like them now. Back then, not so much. But the HK22 has definitely changed my mind.
I like that.
Yeah. You guys comment down below if you think Derek should maybe move his feet left.
I did.
His ball has yet to hit the head.
I got money on Derek making this though, and still not actually losing the match. We'll see, but that means it's probably mine.
And I've had the longest time with the ball.
Do you feel like right now it seems like more of a race to figure out this lane than it is anything? I black clouded him when I said he was going to make it.
100%.
I screwed him, yeah. All right, let's see if Mike and Guy kind of get it figured out here.
Guys, I'm sorry for my voice.
Yeah, I'm a little sick. He sounds much worse than me, but
I feel better than I sound, promise you.
yeah.
Not happy.
Yeah, so you are still destroying the two-pin.
Dude. That ball will not hook. It won't hook.
Yeah. So just for the sake of Hammer, so Hammer doesn't get really mad at us, go check out the comparison ball review with Mike so you can actually see what the bowling ball looks like. Because what we're bowling on now is a little different. Oh, absolutely aced that one. 6 count, 7 to count. and then labeled.
Just waiting for him to come to him.
Yeah. So move right, slow it down, change ball roll. What did you? What's everything you did there? Just like
In the words of GCU, I threw it better.
Yeah. Well, that's a good question. So collegiately, do you feel like you're going to have a lot of use? So in the comparison video, you compared to an absolute that I think you were talking about maybe using this as a replacement for. Did you find that you used like shiny ace and stuff like that a lot in college?
Oh, bye-bye.
So we have a match.
Oh, maybe.
In college, definitely, you're gonna need something that like can get the ace and then snap back, because the patterns they put out in college makes you want to like rip your brains out. We bowled at the Hoosier. We bowled on a 1-to-1. I think it was either a 2-to-1 or a 1-to-1, and it was not easy at all.
If Maddie makes this, no, that's not close.
Well, it's a game. It's a game, boy.
Yeah.
But
It was pretty flat there.
we just came from sectionals. It was actually
Oh,
pretty fun.
that was terrible, Matt. That was terrible.
Everything, like the Baker enthusiasm, everything was amazing. But when you like missed, you had to pray for carry. But luckily we had Ben, and it was his birthday, so we had birthday carry. So everything fell.
That's awesome.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was great. You guys have made it to, is it club nationals?
So we are automatically
Regular nationals.
Yeah, we automatically go to club nationals.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
But this one we qualified for regular nationals.
That's awesome. Oh, man.
Womp womp.
Aces hit, stone eights.
You can clearly see the difficulty that Derek was really even talking about, where that he tends to struggle with these kinds of bowling balls because he tends to be pretty high speed, pretty high rev rate. So if the ball sees it, it responds pretty strongly because of the rev rate. And if it doesn't see it, it just doesn't see it because of the ball speed aspect. And so the fact that he's destroyed the 2-pin on several shots and then almost takes the 9-pin straight out because of how sideways that was down lane. So we definitely got a match here with you opening in the 9.
Yeah, I threw it bad. I got it right, and it never seen it. Like on this pattern, I got to keep it a little more narrow. That one I just missed right. It had no chance. I was hoping like wash out to have a chance, but
Yeah, that seemed pretty good.
That was a great shot. And to put it into perspective, I shoot straight at the 8-pin 100 times out of 100. And I don't know what my ball's doing, so I threw straight at it.
Yeah.
They're actually like this tricky.
You mean you hook at it most of the time?
I always hook at it.
Yeah.
I never miss it. Oh, that's out the window.
Oh,
That was so bad. He slaps it off. Get out of here.
so
Hey, this would be a good time to use a distraction.
oh, you ready? It's your first pink slips. You ready? Do you know what you're gonna do yet?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Let's see what first time pink slips.
We're just gonna stand right there.
Give him a look. He's just giving him the eyeball.
Ooh, that was good.
And that's when the distraction backfires.
Wow, I was not expecting the little, yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
So
Dude.
That's so.
Well, I think you successfully distracted him,
He still struck.
but he went Brooklyn.
No.
And all he needs is 9.
Yeah. Eric, we won't
I
talk
need help.
about the Black Hammer results.
Church.
Close enough.
So, Mike, you're set up now to maybe go 1 for 1. Your first pink slips, and you might get the win here. You gotta finish it out in the 10th still, I think. 60, yeah.
27.
Yes. I was just thinking if you open, if Matt still gets you.
Open, he could lose if I double. Not that that's looking very high.
60, 90, yes. Yeah, that's correct.
That's with the open though.
Interesting.
Yes.
I don't plan on opening here.
Matt, you've been in maybe the most amount of pink slips. You and Derek have been in a lot.
yeah,
That distraction, did it get you?
it did. Because he did this at the end. It got me for sure. And then I tugged it enough to go Brooklyn, so
Yeah, it ended up working out. So I think you at least got,
I shut him out.
yeah, you at least got second locked up.
Yeah, I got 96.
Yeah.
And he could get the 94, so.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got here. He's
I
got
didn't lose the
to
ball. Thank
put
God.
some pressure on Mike. That looks
He
pretty
really
good.
did.
Oh, man.
Oh, man,
Is this
that's
his first pink slips ever where he didn't strike?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's true.
You could still strike. You just got to make the spare.
I mean, he's not throwing it bad. The pattern's just brutal.
Yeah, it's definitely not the right ball for
It's
this.
super clipped. You need something like big asymmetric solid to get through all that garbage.
Maybe even symmetrical.
Yeah.
Maybe even symmetrical. So it just really bleeds off really slowly, and you can kind of play that friction a little bit more. Square up on it a little bit. So that's typically
gonna
my
strike
approach when
with
they
this
get
ball.
super wet dry like that. I like to try to get something that doesn't jump as hard off the friction, so you can get a little closer to it, and then as I can get closer to the friction, it allows the hold to actually be hold and not an area where I 2-8-10.
And I'm the opposite. I like to move left and be tighter inside. So when I do miss a pinch light, it barely touches the friction, and I still got a chance to hit the pocket.
And that's likely, he's a lot more around it than I am. Fortunately for you guys, you've never had to see me ball, but fortunately, finally he strikes.
It took him long enough.
Matt just had to bring it up.
I did. He only had to move to like fourth arrow, fifth arrow. That's where it's at, though. Unfortunately, that's where the shot's at.
So, on this condition right now, would you go black hammer or hammer effect?
I would just throw it down the middle.
Do you grab a house ball for
I
it?
would just if I had to pick one, probably the black hammer, just because it has surface.
Right.
Yeah.
And I desperately need it.
Right.
But I have, unfortunately, like the worst two bowling balls possible to throw on what we're bowling on right now.
For sure.
I need like a big, solid, symmetrical or asymmetrical ball.
Yeah.
And it would have been fine.
Yeah. Oh, almost split. Not that, but
They're just so over and under. Like, if you get to the friction too quick, it's gone.
This is hard.
Yeah, they're brutal.
At least with the bowling balls we have.
yeah.
And this thing's worse than the other two over here, too.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I had lane 30 dialed in with a solid ball.
Now, when you guys are bowling on 29 and 30, getting warmed up with the effect, did you see different ball reactions in 31?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
A little, yeah, 31 just really, really tight down lane.
So for you, when you were throwing on 29 and 30, did you like the effect?
Yeah,
how
I
did you
did.
feel about it?
I did because I was able to get it to the right and it still recovered. On this lane, it doesn't recover at all.
Yeah.
It just stays.
Right.
So topography, obviously.
Yeah. Topography is definitely a big deal. And you've been on an honor score tear. I mean, both of you guys have had. What's the 300, 800 counts you guys both have for this year? Just in 3 months.
I have 5 800s and 4 300s.
I'm at 6 300s, 8 800s.
Yeah. So, but despite what you can tell in this video, these guys can strike, which tells you how important matching up is. There's certainly a debate currently within bowling of kind of traditionalists and modernists is what I would call them of, learn to adapt, move your feet, change your ball speeds, don't change balls so often. And there's some truth to that. But we have our one-of-one Pink Slips champion. As always, guys, if you want a chance to win Derek's Hammer Effect, like, comment, subscribe down below. They're gonna, the winner of this match, Mike, gets to take the booth over, talk a little trash, and they're gonna talk a little bit more about the bowling ball. As always, thanks for watching, and Mike, take the booth over, man.
Oh my God.
Shout out to the best two bowlers I know, but I'm sorry. Had to do that to y'all today,
Best bowler today.
I'll take it.
Sure.
Today's
Definitely the worst.
look, I'm 3 and 2 on you, or 4 and 2 on you now?
Yeah.
So I'm 1 and 0 on you. Let's go. Well,
You want to keep bowling?
yes, I would love to.
Not on this. You have fun with that.
Ball change?
No, you have to suffer like I am. But I had an amazing time. The ball, I loved it. The pattern sucks, but the ball is amazing. So if you plan on getting that great ball from all three of us, that ball's amazing.
Yeah, it's a really good piece. I think, unfortunately, you guys just got to see it on the wrong thing today.
Yeah.
A lot of hang down lane, which caused this ball just to kind of go through it for the most part. But the success behind this ball stands the test that this ball is very, very good at what it does. It's angular, it's clean, and it's been running them over. The scores are everywhere. We just need to see it somewhere else.
Right, yeah. For me, if the fronts were a little more blown out, this ball would have been way better. But for this condition, terrible. Other conditions, really good. It's pretty close to Ethereum. I think it's like 3 or 4 stronger than Ethereum would be. And that ball's super popular right now. So this effect is going to be in the same category, I think.
Yeah, that's where I have it.
So, Mike, enjoy the win. We thank you guys. See you at the next Pink Slips.
We hope you found this video useful. As always, if you like videos like this, make sure you hit subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.